Of course, on Saturday, we have Berkshire Hathaway reporting. Bloomberg Intelligence says the report is likely strong but uninspiring. For more, we are joined by Matthew Palazzola, senior industry analyst for Bloomberg Intelligence. I'm actually a little less interested around the earnings themselves and more interested about the cash on hand, the potential for deal making, and all of the rhetoric around BNSF.
Yeah, so we have this deal with Union Pacific buying Norfolk Southern potentially. Our Rails analyst thinks that should that deal go through, which they're calling it an uphill battle, but should that deal go through, it would be detrimental to Burlington Northern. So that might force Buffett and Burlington Northern to act. I think it's highly unlikely they get in any sort of bidding war scenario. That's just not really a Buffett thing. The next logical target would be CSX, because that's an East Coast railroad as well, so it could connect the two. That stock has run up, so I feel like that probably makes Buffett a little nauseous to see the stock run up 20% instead of ahead of any kind of deal. But that's the current landscape there.
And we reported that CSX is working with Goldman to explore options, so getting the ground ready, maybe for potential conversations in the future.
How much money does Berkshire have, and what's a likely target?
So they have $348 billion of cash. So they could buy CSX kind of outright if they wanted to. A likely target, I don't know. They bought a mystery stock in the first quarter that was kept confidential on their 13F. I believe that's in the industrials area, and it's about $2 billion. So it's small potatoes for them, but that's probably the most recent thing that they've been working on.
How do you expect them to handle the cash hoard from here, just given how much they've been sitting on?
So Buffett had said, there was this theory maybe he was hoarding the cash for Greg Abel to take over next year. He said, I'm not really doing that. It just wasn't a lot of opportunities for me. I kind of feel like at this point you've got only a couple of months left really of Buffett at the helm. Does Abel maybe do a dividend or something in the future? I think that's a possibility.
All right, Matt, you have to work tomorrow.
Indeed.
We count on you to cover this for us. I'll be reading everything that you write. Matthew Palazzola runs our insurance coverage for Bloomberg Intelligence. Let's get a check on